Asking is the first step in the creative process, so make it a habit to ask. If you have to make a choice and you don't know which way to go, ask. You should never be stumped on anything in your life. Just ask. This is really fun. It's like having the universe as your catalog. You flip through it and say, I like to have this experience, and I like to have that product, and I like to have a person like that. It is you placing your order with the universe. It is really that easy. You don't have to ask over and over again. Just ask once. It is exactly like placing an order from a catalog. You only ever order something once. You don't place an order and then doubt the order has been received, and so place the order again, and then again. You order once. It is the same with the creative process. Step 1 is simply your step to get clear about what you want. As you get clear in your mind, you have asked. Step 2 is believe. Step 2, believe that is already yours. Have what I love to call unwavering faith, believing in the unseen. You must believe that you have received. You must know that what you want is yours the moment you ask. You must have complete and utter faith. If you had placed an order from a catalog, you would relax. Know you are going to receive what you ordered and get on with your life. See the things you want as already yours. Know that they will come to you at need. Then let them come. Don't fret and worry about them. Don't think about your lack of them. Think of them as yours, as belonging to you, as already in your possession. In the moment you ask and you believe and know you already have it, in the unseen, the entire universe shifts to bring it to the scene. You must act, speak, and think as though you are receiving it now. Why? The universe is a mirror, and the law of attraction is mirroring back to you your dominant thoughts. So doesn't it make sense that you have to see yourself as receiving it? If your thoughts contain noticing you do not have it yet, you will continue to attract not having it. You must believe that you have received. You must know that what you want is yours the moment you ask. You must have complete and utter faith. If you had placed an order from a catalog, you would relax. Know you are going to receive what you ordered and get on with your life. See the things you want as already yours. Know that they will come to you at need. Then let them come. Don't fret and worry about them. Don't think about your lack of them. Think of them as yours, as belonging to you, as already in your possession. In the moment you ask and you believe and know you already have it, in the unseen, the entire universe shifts to bring it to the scene. You must act, speak, and think as though you are receiving it now. Why? The universe is a mirror, and the law of attraction is mirroring back to you your dominant thoughts. So doesn't it make sense that you have to see yourself as receiving it? If your thoughts contain noticing you do not have it yet, you will continue to attract not having it. You must believe you have it already. You must believe you have received it. You have to emit the feeling frequency of having received it to bring those pictures back as your life. When you do that, the law of attraction will powerfully move all circumstances, people, and events for you to receive. When you book a vacation, order a brand new car, or buy a house, you know those things are yours. You wouldn't go back and book another vacation for the same time or purchase another car or house. If you won a lottery or received a large inheritance, even before you physically had the money, you know it's yours. That is the feeling of believing it is yours. That is the feeling of believing you have it already. That is the feeling of believing you have received. Claim the things you want by feeling and believing they are yours. When you do that, the law of attraction will powerfully move all circumstances, people, and events for you to receive. How do you get yourself to a point of believing? Start make-believing. Be like a child and make-believe. Act as if you have it already. As you make believe, you will begin to believe you have received. The genie is responding to your predominant thoughts all the time, not just in the moment you ask. That's why after you've asked, you must continue to believe and know. Have faith. Your belief that you have it, that undying faith, is your greatest power. When you believe you are receiving, get ready and watch the magic begin. You can have what you want if you know how to form the mold for it in your own thoughts. There's no dream that may not come true, but if you but learn to use the creative force working through you. The methods that work for one will work for all. The key to power lies in using what you have, freely, fully, and thus opening wide your channels for more creative force to flow through. The universe will start to rearrange itself to make it happen for you. Most of us have never allowed ourselves to want what we truly want because we can't see how it's going to manifest. you do just a little research, it is going to become evident to you that anyone that ever accomplished anything did not know how they were going to do it. They only knew they were going to do it. You don't need to know how it's going to come about. You don't need to know how the universe will rearrange itself. How it will happen, how the universe will bring it to you is not your concern or job. Allow the universe to do it for you. When you are trying to work out how it will happen, you are emitting a frequency that contains a lack of faith, that you don't believe you already have it. You think you have to do it, and you do not believe that the universe will do it for you. The how is not your part in the creative process. Honestly, it's the big things that we get caught up on, like winning the lottery or our dream career or something that is out of the normal for us, the unknown, so to speak. It is so easy to materialize and let things be when we're used to what's happening. But when it comes to something brand new about what we want, like say a bigger house or a nicer car, it's harder for us to believe that it is so. So we get caught up on how it's going to work. But when we just relax and know that we're worthy of having it, know that our power really lies within us because it has happened before. But that's what it's saying, like, get to know and feel and believe it as such. See yourself living that experience, because the more you do that, the easier it is to materialize it. That's what it's saying by make believe. So visualize it, write it down, journal it, make a vision board, do something for you to actually start to believe it and feel it as so. Because the more you do that, the more you shift your frequency and your energy towards that dream life, being that higher self or whatever it is that you actually want for yourself, the easier it becomes. So if you, like I said in my other videos, if you don't have a journal that you love, or you don't even know what you want, we have a 13-day workbook for you, an ebook for you to get clear on what the F you want. Also, journals, hundreds of journals for you to choose from, blank page journals with dope ass creative graphics for you to choose from. And I will, honestly, no bullshit, what is possible for one is possible for all. You just have to choose to believe it and choose to shift your energy towards whatever it is that you are quote unquote thinking is not possible for you. Choose to shift your energy towards that dream life, that higher self, that best version of you. Choose to shift your identity, what you identify with. I start to identify with that best life, that version of you, instead of identifying with what you don't like. Identify with the version of you who lives that dream life. Shift your frequency, shift your thoughts, shift your habits, shift your feelings towards that identity. And you will start to live more and more like that person, like that version of you who lives that life. You just have to really figure out what it is that you want. Get clear on who that person is. Because honestly, we have been so conditioned to think about how things are going to happen, to try to control the outcome. You know what I mean? And it doesn't help anything, because it leads to fear, it leads to doubt, it leads to stress, it leads to anxiety. You know what I mean? So when we think about and really understand how we have been conditioned, we can really deconstruct those conditioning and start to condition our mind and our lives ourselves. And that's the whole point of the mission, the videos, you know what I mean? The things that I'm putting out there is for us to really start to take control of our own lives and understand that when we define, decide, and declare, it is so. When we start to think intentionally and feel intentionally and then take action, we can really start to get the results we want. Another thing is, don't fall into the trap of thinking you need to be in a certain spot in life for you to start living differently. Bro, you got to start somewhere. Start now. Start now, even while you don't have everything that you quote unquote need. When you start to do it now, you will eventually attract everything you need because you're starting to live that life. You're starting to shift into that frequency. So everything will start coming to you. Everything, all the mind and thoughts and the feelings will start flowing to you. Everything will start to materialize. Just start now. You don't need all these flashy things to live the dream life that you want. Whatever it is, start planting those seeds now.